So one little correction. Earlier I'd said that one of the lyricists was Herb Madison, and it's Magidson, M-A-G.
I know.
Hey,
I actually did notice that. Believe it or not, I didn't want to say anything because that other last name is so terrible. Magotson. Oh my God.
well, we've had listeners get very upset with us when I misspelled John instead of Jon. I'd written John, and we got some flack for that. So we want to make sure we get our details right because there's people watching us.
Okay. Yeah.
And also, we had mentioned that earlier, we got kind of slipped by the wayside, that the trumpet player on Lush Life was Donald Byrd.
Sure
and
is.
on this cut, it's Freddie Hubbard, who...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to make some notes of that. I don't know if I had that in my
It's
notes.
the only
Cool.
cut he plays trumpet on the album, yeah. And,
Okay.
and so he'll be coming up in future Virtuoso trumpet episodes.
Yeah, of course.
But,
Now, guess who the band was on that track? Could you tell?
well, was it Red Garland again on piano?
Yes, Paul Chambers and Art Taylor.
Yeah,
Yes,
the same gang, yeah.
even though the session's like months later.
Yeah.
It's like let's get that band. Those guys are killer, and they do all those sessions. Those are good records because they play a lot of standards and they play a lot of deep standards on those records. They play some barn burners. They play some blues. They don't play very many originals on those sessions for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Maybe the idea was to play deep cut standards and let Train play some more pretty shit or something like that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the another nice ballad, and now we get to our famous songs.
Now, yes,
Stardust, by
Right.
Hoagie Carmichael and Mitchell Parrish from 1927, and it's obviously considered one of the greatest standards in the Great American Songbook.
absolutely.
It's
right.
been recorded over 1,500 times by other artists.
That was more than I thought. That's more than I thought. I was going with like 750.
Yeah, well,
okay, no
who
problem.
knows what it's up to today? But
Right.
Of course, one of the earliest recordings was Tommy Dorsey with Frank Sinatra. He seems to have gotten just about every one of these tunes first. But Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole, and Ringo Starr did a version of this.
Oh God.
Willie Nelson.
It's all sarcastic.
Well, Willie
kind of
Nelson
flip
had a
into
very,
English, yeah.
very popular version.
Oh,
and
yeah.
most modern audiences.
I've seen him do that live. Yeah, I've seen him do that live. Hell yeah.
So he's kind of made that a signature song for himself, and of course he had.
Yeah, he's great at it because he's got American nostalgia just oozing out of him. That song's like got this weird prescient kind of subconscious tapping into the American wilderness somehow. You know.
Yeah, and it's a song that transcends genre. I mean, it's just Stardust, you know, and Louis Armstrong and Glenn Miller. I mean, everybody did this song. But Willie kind of introduced it probably to a new audience, and he being a great American songwriter himself, you know, he knows a good tune when he hears it, and so. And also, by the way, this is also a movie that's been, it's a song that's been featured in a lot of different popular movies. Woody Allen's movie called Stardust Memories is a direct reference to the song. It was in Goodfellas, Sleepless in Seattle, The Aviator, Scorsese used it twice. And I think this is the most notable performance of all. It was performed by Fred Flintstone.
Oh, come on. I thought you were going to say it was performed by Hoagie Carmichael, you know?
No.
That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that.
Much bigger cultural icon of the 60s.
The Munchkins, yeah.
Fred Flintstone's
The
version.
Monkees did it. Okay, great. Yeah. By the way, can I change my name to Hoagie Shanko?
There you go. Yeah, you might get a little more work.
That doesn't sound...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to be in that industry, though, right? Hoagie Shanko.
Yeah, really. Yeah, the movie industry, that's not a movie industry you want to get into. So let's listen to John Coltrane's version of this classic song.